What is going on, fellow gamers? Today is Wednesday. It's one of the days that I don't really record. It's an off day, but I found something that's interesting that I want to talk to you guys about. So let's move along with why you guys came here. So not too long ago, at this point, it's basically last year, we received an announcement that we would be getting PUBG on the mobile platforms, iOS and Android. So I was pretty excited about this announcement because I am a fan of mobile games, but I also know their faults. So looking at the gameplay, it looks pretty incredible. It looks pretty close to what PUBG is on PC, and the environment looks pretty detailed and close to the source material. Even though PUBG on PC nonetheless is not really the best looking game, it still looks incredible for a mobile game. One of the things that I found weird in the gameplay is that, I don't know if anybody has noticed this yet, the blood is green when you shoot somebody. I'm thinking this is a cultural thing for the Chinese market, but hopefully when it goes global, we get a red blood. I don't know if that's important to anybody else, but I think that's what's going to happen. But also, as a person who's a fan of the mobile market and in gaming in general, obviously, I've played some of the other games that try to replicate PUBG, and I have my own thoughts on what this could be and some worries that I have with what PUBG Mobile could face. First thing is controller support. This game better have controller support, but also this has always been an issue for mobile games, that somebody could play with the controller versus somebody playing with the touchscreen. The person with the controller always wins. They always have better ability to move around and do multiple actions at once. So that's one of the worries. Maybe, I don't know if they would be able to tackle it in some way, but at the same time, nonetheless, regardless if that's still an issue, the game requires controller support, and I hope they have it for the upcoming mobile PUBG game. One of the other issues I've had with mobile games that try to replicate PUBG is the immense amount of buttons on screen, and from looking at the trailer for PUBG Mobile, it looks like it's going to have also a lot of buttons on screen. Hopefully in the final version, they find a way to make it simpler, but at the same time, that's one of my gripes with mobile games, and the fact that so many on-screen buttons just ruin the experience in the sense of trying to be immersed in what's going on around you, rather than seeing a bunch of buttons for doing different actions, which of course are necessary to play the game. But I always wish a developer would take it upon themselves to find a new way to basically interact with the game and not just follow what everybody else has been doing, which is clearly from this trailer looks like what they are doing is copying what every other PUBG replica on the mobile platform has been doing, in the sense of the control scheme and how to access your equipment and how to shoot while you aim and how to move, run, etc. The map control, everything looks pretty similar to what current PUBG replica games have. So hopefully in the final game, after they test it out, maybe they find something innovative. This is a big game backed up by a big company now, which is a big company now, Bluehole, and hopefully they take it upon themselves to put something unique for this mobile PUBG game that makes it more seamless to play and more cinematic, more enjoyable to play as a mobile game, and not follow suit with what everybody else has done, but just to take on the PUBG game name. Audio also is an issue with these other PUBG replica games, because in general, mobile games, even though they're starting to look better and better each day with each new game that comes out, they still feel very stiff and lifeless in comparison to their console counterpart. But again, this is a big game backed up by a big company, so hopefully they take it upon themselves to make it more lifelike, more life into the map, so you feel more immersed in what's going on. Because if you play any of these other PUBG replica games, it really seems lifeless on the map. It doesn't seem like anything's really happening. You're just walking around by yourself. You see somebody, you take a shot. The audio is horrible. There's a lot of replicated audio that just keeps playing, like wind sounds and stuff like that, especially the vehicle sounds, which I just don't know where a vehicle is coming from, which is another point. The audio for these mobile replica PUBG games, you can't tell where somebody's coming from, where somebody's shooting from. In these games like PUBG and Fortnite, it is key key to be able to hear where somebody is coming from, hear on your headphones, this person's from this side or that side. But in these games, it's hard to tell. You hear a big bang of audio and you don't know what is going on. Is this person in front of you, behind you, above you? What is going on? Maybe it's just me. I've just noticed this. I'm rocking an iPhone X. I'm hoping it's capable of being able to process whatever audio that they need to push out for the game. So I'm thinking that my phone is capable of what they need. It's running it at its best ability. So my issue again here is that audio needs to play well with the new PUBG game. Please make it where it's immersive, where I can hear somebody where they're coming from. When I hear footsteps, I can tell that this person's coming from here, or somebody's taking a shot, I can tell where that shot is coming from. Or when a vehicle's coming, don't make it sound like it's exploding everywhere and I don't know where this vehicle is coming from specifically. That's one of my biggest issues, is audio. Audio needs to be done well in this upcoming PUBG game. My final point is vehicle handling. Vehicle handling in these PUBG mobile replica games is really bad, to the point where I would rather just walk around the map than take on a vehicle in any of these games. So hopefully this upcoming PUBG mobile game takes it upon themselves to make vehicle handling smooth and enjoyable. That's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for PUBG mobile? I know there's a lot of people out there that just say, why don't you just get PUBG on PC or Xbox One? But me personally, I enjoy mobile games, just the feel of being able to just take out my phone and quickly jump into a match. It's really nice to have. So hopefully this PUBG mobile game comes out to the rest of the world sometime soon and not just stick in the Chinese market for the longest time. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy the video? If you did, please hit that like button. It really supports the page. And subscribe if you're new. I got a video every other day except days like today where there's something interesting, and I'll just make a video then. I'll check you guys out on the next one.